Right, quick video here for imports. So this is a vector that's already created in Inkscape. So what you can do here is, if you want to import this with the eyes already cut out, you can go ahead and import it as a PNG file. So if I export this, let's export this real quick. Export, and then we're going to pull up MOHO here. So and I'm already in a layer of the character, so I'm gonna leave that like it is here. So I'm just gonna show you how you can import the PNG really quick. And let's go ahead and you'll just click on here, and then you'll go to image, and that'll allow you to import the PNG. And I imported to my desktop, so I'll select that, and there we go. So we have it imported here. So if I'm going to be using this as the face, I can create this here and just keep it the same. But this is very plain. There's no like fading or coloration on it. Sometimes use it as a template just to test what I want to do. So now that I have it imported here, we can just name this I don't know, PNG face, and okay. And so if we want to go ahead and copy that, we just go ahead and go to where it says draw at the top here, and then we'll just trace image. Make sure you have color collected. So there's probably just two colors here, black and just the plain outline. So I'm going to reduce these colors here to, I think the least amount you could do is 4. I don't need the outline, it's already outlined. And just click OK. And what it'll do is it'll create a vector for you here. So inside the vector, remember we created 4 different separated images, right? So let's go back here. So inside each one of those, we have the color for the face, right? Then we have, this is what they're considered the outline, which would be the black. We have this white base here, and we have another black. So basically, you've created your face here, and if you want to kind of fix the eyes, when you come in here, and we've already selected the background for the black, we can come in and just bring those in and use these points to kind of make sure the eyes are all in here like so. You can mess around with that as you like. So I don't need these other ones here. I don't need this, so I can delete that. Just cut, and I don't need that either. And cut. So we have our one SVG here, and I'm going to pivot to the point of the head, which is this here. Where it goes, that's weird. It happens a lot when I pivot to the point of the head, but I want to make sure pivot point is there. And that's it. So now you have your vector. So since this is we'll just call this face vector, and then I can move it below where I need it to be. So let's go ahead, and I got a couple of faces here. I'll get rid of them. It's the hair parts. And I'll just show you. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and shrink this down here. Mouse is acting super crazy today. And there you have it. So I've got my template for everything else, so let me go ahead and bring that template in so I can kind of match this up. It's close enough there. So whenever you do have this, the template in, the good thing about it is I can move these. Now I can move these eyes around like I want. So if I select all those points here, I can move the eyes wherever I want them to be. Same thing as this one over here. Like so. Right, so if I need to, move the eyes, I can do that. So we already have our hair and everything on top. Bring back my hat piece here. Make this a little bit smaller. And I'll probably play around with the lining up of that later. So for our background here, if we have the face here, like so, if I bring my eyes in, my eyes are going to be behind, right, like that. Same thing with that one. Where is my nose? So if we have our white background, right, put that in place because that'll be behind the face, and we'll need two of these. And just duplicate that. Goes behind there like so. Eyelids. It's also behind. So now that eyelid is, we'll duplicate that as well. Just make the other one over here. Like that. And that's pretty much it. Whenever you start putting in your other faces like the mouth and the nose, of course that'll be on top, but basically that's how you basically trace out your vector to where you can set up your face here. So let me go ahead and pull this out. There you go. And then everything hides behind it. Right? Alright, quick video. Hope that helped. Thank you very much for watching videos on YouTube. I'm still working on finishing the first short feature on there that'll be going on YouTube. Alright, have a great rest of your weekend.